Welcome
BC,
back to another review with the Brew Crew.
Brew Crew, yeah.
Today we're going to be looking at a coffee called Big Face Coffee. This is produced by Jimmy Butler of the NBA, and it's pretty cool. I mean, it's coming in a glass jar. Got some interesting origins here. Not cheap, you know. In the bubble, he was charging, what was it, $20 a coffee,
yeah.
for
$20 a coffee
for
small, every size, whatever it is, $20.
Small, medium, and large, $20.
Yeah.
So what's the blend, Alex?
Yeah, so this is a 50-50 blend of a Mexico Oaxaca, and then that's a washed process, and then an Ethiopia Guji, and that's a natural.
Guji.
Yeah, so it's a Katura from the Mexico one, and the Ethiopia is an heirloom.
Even just looking through the glass in the container, you can see some of the small Ethiopian beans and then the bigger Mexican beans. It's really interesting.
Yeah. So flavor notes: strawberry, tamarind, floral. Yeah. We did a little quick dial in yesterday, so we're gonna do V60 in the origami. We're gonna do 16 grams in, 256 out, so 1 to 16. I found that it needs to be hit at like 210, pretty hot. I think that kind of extracts both the Ethiopia and the Mexico. So we'll try that out. We got the Kinu here. We're at 3.9 if you have your Kinu and following along. So yeah. Ewan, what have you been up to lately?
Ewan, explain to us why you're coming to us virtually today for today's Brew Crew review.
So we just finished up traveling 4 weeks through Europe, and some of a video coming on the travel kit shortly, so stay tuned for that.
Awesome.
But, lots of brewing through lots of countries, and we just landed here in New Zealand. So yeah.
Awesome. And the brew kit, I guess we'll wait for the video to drop, but it worked well. Everything was as expected, overperformed.
The travel kit was perfect.
Amazing. Amazing.
Various levels of quality of cafes in different countries. So some cafes were great, and the countries didn't really have any specialty coffee, so the travel kit was perfect.
Fantastic. Okay, and then now that you're back, are you back on the decent, or what's
I picked up a Brewville dual boiler as a kind of temporary machine.
Nice.
All of our things are still being shipped over from Seattle at the moment. They'll arrive in a month or two. So using that as a temporary machine and looking forward to the decent arriving shortly.
Fantastic. For those in the comments, Alex and I have been pushing you in to do the Slayer hack on his Breville. Upvote if you want us to see do a Slayer hack video.
Yeah, that'd be
also looking for good suggestions of roasters in New Zealand, so if you have any ideas, comment below.
Auckland area.
Comment your roasters. Ewan, do they have Starbucks in New Zealand?
I actually saw a Starbucks in the shops yesterday. I don't know if there's that many of them, but I've at least seen one.
Sweet. Well, there you go.
All right. Well, our brew is underway here. How much did we put in here, Alex?
We did 16 grams in. We're gonna do a 1 to 16 ratio. I'm gonna do a 3 pour. I tried a 2 pour yesterday. Brought out a little bit of the acidity, but yeah. So we're gonna go up to 256. Straining a little bit fast, so we'll probably agitate just a little bit.
Oh my gosh, look right on the number. Leaves a little bit, you always want to go a gram or two above your desired weight for evaporation.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little bit of the stir trick here from Lance's video. Get rid of any fines.
Shout out Lance. Big flatbed theory guys over here.
Flatbed theory. If you want to take our master class on flatbed theory, that's coming soon.
Flatbed video coming.
Yeah. So we're gonna brew this, and then we'll try it out in a couple minutes. All right, we're back. We brewed it here.
We got some coffee brewed.
Got some coffee. Aroma is
on the nose.
I definitely smell the floral. It's also probably still a little bit hot.
It's a little hot, but we're ready to pour.
Well, we're ready to pour. Let it cool down. So some more kind of fun facts. Sorry, you can go ahead.
What was the brew time on that?
It's right around like 245. So maybe a little bit long that I'd like. But I found yesterday at a 230 brew time and the lower water temp was a little bit under. At the end of the day when this cooled, it was really some of like these more notes, like the strawberry and the tamarind definitely came out of it. Do a little sip test. It's good.
Talk us through the flavors. What are you tasting?
The Ethiopian definitely cuts through. Like you kind of get the Mexico first, like that darker, earthier, chocolatier, and then the acidity and something like the strawberry. I got that came cut right through it, like almost immediately through the middle.
Yeah, the body is very. It has like a light body, so I wonder if that's some of the Mexico washed. I've had a Oaxaca Mexico natural. It was really good actually. Probably one of my favorites from Mexico. So yeah, I think it blends pretty well. So I mean, hot. We'll see how it cools down. But hot, it gets a, what do you rate it out of 5?
Out of 5, oh, this is the 4.
Yeah, I think it's
Great
a solid
coffee.
4. Yeah, it's a good coffee.
Well done, Jimmy. Because this was
job.
not cheap. Jimmy, like his like the Bubble program, the Bubble Coffee Shop. These coffees aren't cheap. I think it was how much did we pay for this coffee?
I think this one was 28 for a blend, which, I mean, packaging and glass and that sort of-
Celebrity endorsement.
Yeah, celebrity endorsement. Well, let's say that again.
$28 for how many grams?
185.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's definitely on a little bit of the high end. I mean, you think you pay what, 35-ish for a tin at Proud Mary's, and you're getting a little bit less coffee, but yeah. So I mean,
It is good.
yeah, it is good.
It is good coffee. That's the number one question we had was, can Jimmy Butler, can an NBA player make as good of coffee as like a
Proud
well-known
Mary
roaster?
or
Yeah.
Onyx or something. Yeah. So I think it definitely passes the mark. He has some others on his website that are in the realm of like $70, and I think those are like geishas and cup of excellences. So if this is an indication of those, I'm sure that those are probably good too.
Shows he's working with the right people.
Yeah. Some other interesting things. So this shipped out of Portland. I looked at the address and it was from a warehouse. So I imagine maybe there's a roaster down there that he's working with. Probably the only gripe we have with it is there's no roast date.
Big no-no.
So, I mean, based on the beans, it tastes pretty fresh. Doesn't taste like stale.
We got a pretty good
But-
bloom.
Yeah, we got a pretty good bloom. I mean, the flavors are coming out. So, but there's no roast date. So, I kind of just like to know, because what if it's only 2 days off roast and we're just missing out right now? Who knows?
Also, on the lid, he's got like a hole punched in the lid with like this vent sticker. Not sure how much I trust that for like keeping these beans fresh. Probably will transfer this into a different container.
Yeah.
But hey, Jimmy, reach out to us at Brew Crew Consulting. Happy to help.
Yeah. So,
What do you think of the packaging experience? Glass container, metal lid, box that it came in.
yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. They have like some custom tape here. Came in a box. I think we posted the unboxing video. With, like, a little insert
foam
here.
die cut. All
Foam
right.
insert. So,
Reminds me a lot of shout out Ellery. Brought me back a sample of coffee from overseas that came in like a glass bottle. I thought this was super cool packaging. Again, no roast date on it, but the glass concept is cool. It's recyclable, I guess. You can use it for something
you
else.
can definitely use this for
I
something
like
else.
it. It looks cool. It's unique.
Yeah. And even from like the side angle, I think just artistically it has like a cool like look to it. So yeah, I think overall, good coffee.
Do we know if Jimmy's doing this for all his coffee, or is this just the R&D line of coffee that he has?
I think all the coffee is in glass containers.
Is in glass.
Yeah, probably different sizes.
Cool.
So yeah, he has this one. He has another blend. This one looked a little bit more appealing. And he has some like geishas on there. I think he had a coffee NFT. If you're into that sort of
it's
thing.
going all in.
Brewcrewpod.eth.
The ultimate. If someone had $28 to spend on 150 grams, I think you said, of coffee, would you recommend someone? No.
Yeah, would you buy a real coffee or would you buy the NFT of the coffee?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And we would say the coffee, it's good.
yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I think like there's usually, I think you have like your go-to coffees, right? And then there's like kind of, this was maybe like a novelty coffee. Like there's other influencers that have their own coffees, like Emma Chamberlain and those sorts of things. I probably wouldn't put too much stock in that type of coffee, but in terms of like well-known people making coffee, I think Jimmy knows what he's doing. So.
What The Rock is doing with Terramana Tequila, Jimmy Butler is trying to do with coffee. You know, so
He's in a new world, and he's doing a great job.
you're doing a good job.
If you're watching
Cheers.
Jimmy, great job.
Cheers to you.
We approve.
And
Yeah.
tune back in for the next Brew Crew review coming soon. Peace out.